ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Afrobizgermany. My name is Samson Onoja Itodo, and today is going to be an exciting time with us because I've got somebody special with us. But before we kick off and start off with the day's activities, I want to beg you all, please like, subscribe, leave a comment on this video. Please share this video with somebody, one of your friends, and let that your friend share to other people so that we grow this whole thing. We're going to talk about something exciting here today. I've got Anthony here with me. Anthony is somebody special, and for you get to see more of Anthony in the very short future. So let me not talk too much and allow Anthony to introduce yourself. Anthony, you're very comfortable. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, Samson. Thank you, first of all, for inviting me to your podcast. It's an honor. So, yeah, I am Anthony Mackliff. I'm from Ecuador, and I've been living in Berlin for 1 year and a half. Yeah, I'm an actor, director, I think scriptwriter. I like to do everything.
It's a multi-talented somebody, and very funny, very funny. So, Anthony, where do we start from? Let's start from how we got to know each other, how we got introduced to each other. So, let's talk about this.
It's a very funny story because I was living in Hannover before, and I was going to these film circle meetings, and that's when I met the great Michael Davis. And we talked like a couple times, we exchanged numbers, and then I came to Berlin to live, and one day I totally lost contact with Michael. And one day I was sleeping, and I got a call from him, in the morning, and I was like, wow. I get the phone and I was like, hi. And it was Michael. And Michael was like, yeah, hi Anthony, how are you? I am Michael Davis, you know me? And I was like, yeah, I remember you. So what can I do? How can I help? And he was like, you're living in Berlin, right? And I was like, yeah, I'm living now in Berlin. And he says like, yeah, you still acting? Because I have a friend who's working in different acting projects, and he wants to count on actors. And I was like, of course, I'm delighted. Yeah. Give me his number, or he's working on a project now. He's looking some actors, so maybe I can give him your number, and he can be in touch with you. I was like, yeah, perfect. I was still like in bed, still asleep. And then like 5 minutes later, you call me. It was like that how we met.
Well, it was really nice because Michael, when he was telling me about you, he was really because I'm this kind of person. If I'm talking about my project with somebody, I don't like. That's why I don't like calling. When I called you, I said let's meet, because I like to when I'm telling you, I want to look at you. I work with reaction. If your reaction impresses me, then I want to work with you. But if you give me that vibes then if the vibe is not right, and then I'm off. So, but the way Michael was talking about you, the kind of, he's excited talking about you. So, Sam, believe me, this guy is good. This guy is good, and he's somebody who is going to bring 100%. He was really urging me to call you, and I called, and instantly I heard from your voice. I said, okay, and I booked an appointment. And you were like, because before I reached out to you, there are a couple of other people that I've wanted to work with from other roles and other parts also, and have had some disappointment. People don't keep to time, and they disappoint you with appointment. These are some of the things. These are red flags that I started seeing already. So when I called you and you sounded positive, and we asked to meet, and you were on time, and we had that meeting. And I was when we were going through the script, and I was seeing your reaction and the way the kind of questions you were asking, because you were busy asking questions about the characters, and I thought, okay, this guy knows his deals. So it was really refreshing to have someone like you who really understands this. But then, one question I'd like to ask, because I know a lot of people will want to know about this. So, what made you, after seeing this script, what made you say, yes, I'd like to do this? How did you feel? No, let me not say, how did you feel after reading the script?
I think we're very similar in that way, because for me it was the same. Like, I want to meet this guy. Like, I want to see him in person. I'm also like that, like the vibe, So then you gave me the script, and I just found it like friendly, like funny, like easygoing, you know, nothing too pretentious. No, and it was really also the multicultural thing in Berlin, and I think there are not similar things now. Nobody's doing these things, and showing how's the cultural shock also with African people. I find it really like interesting and really funny, and I saw some funny things in the script too, so that's why I liked it. And I forgot to say that Michael thought I was Italian, and that's why he told you about my number 2. So you were like, yeah, so you're gonna play an Italian, so it's gonna be really easy for you. I'm like, why? I mean, I'm Ecuadorian, raised in Spain, and you were like, oh, okay. I mean, it still works. And for me, it was also a challenge, you know, like to play someone that I mean from a different nationality, you know, but fortunately we're very similar, you know, Spain, Ecuador with Italy, so yeah, that was the thing that I really liked from the script.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, we were talking about the new sitcom about live in Berlin. It's called Tolu Family Berliners. Tolu Family Berliners. It's a sitcom. It explores the life of immigrants, Germans, and then the multicultural, multiracial, and what is multi here again? Multi-characteristic. You know, the vibe of Berlin. Berlin is such an exciting city. It has its own vibe. So
vibrant,
it's so vibrant. So we are bringing all these things, all this aspect of Berlin into one sitcom, and it's gonna be we're talking about Tolu Family Berliners. So check it on Afrobizgermany.com, or just write Tolu Family Berliners on Google, and you find snippets on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. They're just everywhere. There you see some snippet. The whole thing is not out. So we're talking about Tolu Family Berliners, and he killed it. And you want to see this character, you know. But in the course of all this, what is there when you read the script? What did you think should be adjusted? What did you see that you said, okay, let's see if we can twitch this, or what were you thinking what did you see that you think you can be improved?
I mean, yeah, when I first read the script, I saw some things to change, but actually not many. I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna say the mafia thing. My character said a lot of times like mafia, and I thought like, mafia is something that sometimes Italians feel like uncomfortable with, but we can still use it as we actually did. We use the term, but in a very funny and subtle way, and that's the thing I like from the script and the idea in general, that it's really respectful, but still like wants to make people think, and you know, and shock with the difference we have. So my character was saying like too much like mafia, and I was like, maybe if we choose a right moment to say it, and I think we did it, and I think we made the right decision with it.
And you know, in the story you have a girlfriend, and looking at the whole thing, what chemistry, what's going on? Is this real, or what's going on with that whole vibes with you and Lupita, with Giovanni and Lupita? The vibes look so real, so connected. So what's happening there? Is there anything behind the scene that we are not seeing or something?
I wish. But no. I mean, that's something I'm really shocked about the shooting, because it's really hard to have this chemistry between all actors, not only between me and Lupita, the character. All the characters have like a nice chemistry. We all look like real friends, like we know each other from a long time. And with Lupita was also something from the first moment. We were like really comfortable into the roles of being a couple, and I think that really helped. I mean, and I don't have much experience in roles, couple roles. I don't have much experience, and also Lupita, but I think you don't see that we don't know
the chemistry.
They have a very good chemistry.
One looks at the chemistry within Lupita and Giovanni and start thinking, are you sure this guy is not really chasing this girl for real?
Yeah, you can think
so what's
together.
going on? Does he really have a team for this girl for real? And I was like,
I mean, it's impossible not to have anything for Lupita. She's amazing.
She's pretty.
She's pretty, funny, smart. Yeah.
And these people we really vibed on set, and I wouldn't, as a director for this project, I wouldn't want a better. I don't think there's a better people on set than what we have there, because the chemistry, people were selfless. But was there a time on set when you come and feel, is this thing really gonna work? Did you have your fears in any way? Is there any way you are scared that this might fail?
I mean, I think you always have this kind of doubts when you shoot a pilot, like the first chapter, you don't know how it's gonna work. But I told you, I hope this works, because I feel really comfortable. I can talk to you and tell you anything. You listen. You're very open to the camera, people, sound people. Everyone was really nice, and I was like, I hope this can move forward, because I really want to keep on working with them, because I think we can get better. And actually, after seeing the chapter, the episode, I was really surprised. As I said, the chemistry we all have. Imagine if we can grow up and make more and shoot more and spend more time together. I think we can only go better, and you're gonna see it in the camera.
And one thing that really amazes me, that really came out well, were some decision that we took on set. There are some decision we came together. There was one decision about that music that we used in one of those sets, and we decided, and we did some changes, and it's really, really perfect. It came out really probably one of the best things we did on set there. So what do you think about that?
It's crazy, because we had a lot of challenges also in the shooting day. But I think one of the best things of this series is the music. Is the music. I really loved it. It's really well chosen. The music that's played. And I remember a story, we played the song from the intro from the series, and I heard it for the first time, and I was telling you wow, this is amazing. Wow, who sees this? I'm gonna Shazam it. And it failed. And Michael was next to me, and Michael was like, yeah, it's me. And I was like, what? Yeah, it's me singing. Yeah, I'm a singer too. And I was like, but this is you can play it in a James Bond movie, as you told me before. In the intro, it's such an amazing song, the music, vocals, the violin. And I was like, he was so humble, natural. Yeah, if I sing like that, I would be so proud and bragging about it all the time. I will hear my song, and I was like, yeah, it's me.
And the funny thing, I said, well, why are you putting? There's no energy. Why is this song not everywhere?
It could be in the radio.
It's not everywhere.
I don't know. I just find it so nice.
Good vibe, good music, good. The music was so nice that we decided to play it almost everywhere in this series.
Yeah, and as I said, I was really shocked. And then also the songs you choose for the party scene, and where we're dancing. It's really nice, and it's really fun to see us also dancing as a viewer, because you can really see friends having fun, and that's really important in a series.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are still talking about Tolu Family and Berliners, and this is one of the stars of this event. He killed it. When you showed it to your friends, some of these snippets that came out, what was their reaction?
They were laughing so much. Yeah. Because as I say, I'm not Italian, but I'm also, I'm also Latin, so it's kind of same vibe. But it was really, they were really happy and laughing, because I think my character also is like a bit childish, and I really like that from him. And he's like a big boy, I like a big boy who wants to be hard, who wants to be tough.
No, the good thing about it is just the character. According to how the characterization of the creation of the character is that person that. He's used to be a very nice person, but then his peers, when he was growing up, misunderstood his niceness as being soft. And now, somehow, they bullied him a bit with that. Not really bully, but they made fun of him with that being soft. They actually called him soft, and when he grew up, you want to shed that personality, and then he wants to play in mafia. But naturally, you cannot be a mafia if you're a nice person.
No, you can't. It's really impossible.
A mafia cannot be nice.
And he has a very big heart, but he also comes from a part of Italy, Sicilia. When you have this cultural vision of macho, man, macho. You have to be really tough and hanging out with many women, and he's not like that. And he also faced that during his whole life, and he also has his father who really admire, and he wants to be tough, and he doesn't make it. And he tries, but he doesn't make it like to look bad, tough. During the course of this production of this series, this pilot episode, I remember, because what amazes me about you is the energy and the dedication you put into what your craft is super. This shows me this is a professional that is going to fly with this career, Thank you.
Because during the course of production now, when you are one of the people in this scene that will call me and send me clips of you rehearsing, and you call me and we discuss, and you always ask critical questions, and you want to know about this character, you want to know about these characters, and then your relationship with everybody, that you ask those really good questions that are like, say, whoa, this person is into this, and I want to know, how is it at home when you are rehearsing? What really happens? What do you think about, what do you picture yourself? How do you see it?
First of all, I'm very curious, and I like these creative discussions. I really enjoy it. Like, hey, Samson, why do you put this in the script? I mean, why does it look like why does he have to look like this or not? I really enjoy it because it gives me also like a ground, to work. So that's why I really like asking questions and, having this feedback. And I have an acting teacher who's helped me a lot. So we used to record. She was recording me while I was playing the part, and it was really funny. And it's like a game, You just try, and you're having a nice time. She's giving you instructions, like try this, try that. It's all about exploring, It's all about trying. It's all about try this, try that.
I know acting teachers are very well informed about characterization, and and they are deep about characters, So, what did she say about the character? How did she when you discuss the character with her? What is her observation about the character?
Yeah, she and me also, we agreed that we play with the tough, good boy, so we were trying that, especially the reactions. We have a dinner scene. Also, food plays a very important.
You sent me those clips.
Very important role in the series. So for Italians, I really for them, food is sacred, and they have these rules, these dogmas. So it was really funny to play also with that. Eating African food for Italian, really Italian from Sicily. It was really culture shock and playing with those nuances and all his expressions. It was really rich, because the character has you can see a wide range of reactions of him during the episode.
The funny thing is your face when you acted more than talking. There are a lot of action. There are a lot of little things you did with your face that the thing about this sitcom is you always have to go back and see something. You always have to, and you find out you're missing a lot. There are little details that you want to see over and over again. It's making different meaning. There are a lot of details that with different information every time you see it, and sometimes I will go back and play it and I'll look at this body language, look at this, and
everybody was present in the scene.
Yes.
It sounds really obvious, but it's not easy. I mean, it's really what acting is, like to be present, because we can have me and you here in the first shot next to the camera, in front of the camera, but if you have the people behind you not reacting or not vibing in the scene, there's something, even though you're not professional, even though you're just a viewer, you don't know about film, you know about acting, but when you like something, it's also because of these things, these small things, these small details. Like everyone is in their character. Like, for example, when Giovanni tries the food, he has his girlfriend looking at him like, and he's like, it was something natural that happened.
And the funny thing is, I think
he's looking at her, asking her permission.
She's paying too much attention. Like, people, you think this girl knows this guy. Like, I remember when the opera song
it looks like with all the couples like that. They all know each other. Like, even though we have sorry, I interrupt you. Like, we have a shot of Paula like reacting to Lexi, and you really look like they've been like a year together, for example, at least a year, and she already sees he's like he's kind of
his lover,
like constant actions, and she's tired of these things. And you really see that. You think like maybe they're also together, like in the real time. They really know each other.
Like when the opera song came on, and Lupita really was smiling already. She knew what you're going to do. She knew what you're going to do already. Even when the song was playing, everybody was angry, and she's vibing.
She was already vibing. Everyone was like, that's also very funny, like, because you have different reactions in the same shot.
Yeah, there's a lot of things happening.
Like someone not understanding like what the hell is happening. The other one's like, ooh. And that's the thing I really like. So I would recommend to viewers when we like publish the chapter to see it more than once, because you're gonna see different details happening, and that make it really rich. So I was really surprised and happy and satisfied with the end result.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tolu Family and Friends. If you go online, Tolu Family and Berliners. Sorry, I always bring these friends because anyways,
we're all friends.
We're all friends anyway. So Tolu Family and Berliners. There are snippets. There are short clips. Out there online, you can find them on Instagram, TikTok. Instagram and TikTok, just check Tolu Family and Berliners. On YouTube, go to Afrobizgermany. Still type in Tolu Family and Berliners. On Facebook, go type in Tolu Family and Berliners. So we have a page there. Please like this page, like this, leave a comment, share it. So and I want to call you Giovanni. Because
you can call me
Giovanni,
not Giovanni. Giovanni, not Giovanni, please. If you call me Giovanni, call me like in the right way.
Not Giovanni.
That really makes me angry.
So, what do you think? What would you think would be the perspective of Berliners, the people living in Berlin, seeing this concept?
I think they will all still feel related to what they say, even though they're not Italian, and that's what I like from this series. I mean, if you live in Berlin, you're used to seeing people from different countries and nationalities. So the series shows situations that everyone has faced here in Berlin at least once, like trying new food, like being with having friends from different countries and nationalities, or even dating people from different nationalities, as we can see in this series. And that's why I think people are gonna like get attached to the characters, because I think they're really human, and that's That's what I really like, and I really want to say again, like it's really hard and complicated to get this chemistry, and we got it, and it was really really nice. And can I tell also a story about the shooting? I remember like first shooting day, I think it was the first shooting day. I wake up and I have like 10 calls from you. I'm like, what happened? I call you and you tell me like the actress who's gonna play Paula. She's not coming. Damn. And I was like, what? No, we've been like
gonna play Julia.
Julia, yeah, Paula, the name of the actress, like Julia. And I was like, no way, we've been rehearsing like for 3 months and we're gonna finally shoot. And you tell me like, what can I do? Like, what can we do? Like,
I was like,
everything was set, like ready, and the actress is not coming.
And she called me in the night. I was canceling. No,
that was not possible. And I remember like I called my acting teacher the same morning, and I was like, help, like we need an actress. And she knew Paula, Julia. She knew her, and then she gave me her contact. So I just called her. So I just imagine her like a normal Saturday waking up, and then someone calling like, hey, can you come to a shooting? You have to play the role. Like I sent her the script, and she was like, yeah, of course. She was new in Berlin, so she wanted to, of course, start working. And from the first moment, she was super friendly, like super like open,
she's heaven sent,
prepared.
She's heaven sent.
What do you want me to wear? When do you want me to be? Like be here at this time and bring this type of clothes and period. And then she came and she nailed it. She nailed it.
Paula. She plays Julia in Tolu Family Berliners. She is heaven sent.
Yeah.
I was like, I remember that I couldn't sleep the whole night when the girl cancelled. I woke up in the morning. What am I gonna do? Am I gonna kill that character or what am I gonna do? I was like, what is this? So I called you and I said, this is the situation. You said, okay, you spoke to somebody, maybe they're going to make it. I packed up everything, went on set, and we were waiting. And when she came, she just came like a sunshine. She brightened up the place, and she was...
That's her personality. She's like that.
Julia has a big personality, and she brought it into the film. Immediately, we showed her our partner, and they clicked immediately and started vibing. And I gave her the script, she just looked at it and... There's not much, and everybody, you see characters in this sitcom that are first-time actors, and they blew it. They were
you cannot say who
they did perfectly well. You can't say who is the first-time actor.
Who's the first-time one?
And it's
you cannot say.
As a director, there's nothing more you want more than this.
Yeah. That's what I mean. It's really hard, and it was also like chance, luck, destiny.
And then everything
however you want to call it.
Everything
suddenly an actress came and she nailed it, and she was like also like adapted like in the group, like integrated in the group easily and fast. So.
This sitcom is only going to keep growing. If you're out there and you are interested in what we do, you can reach out to us on just send us a DM on Afrobizgermany. If you're an actor, you're a script writer, you're a cinematographer, what you do that has to do, and you're in Berlin here. If you're in Berlin here and you're doing this, reach out to us because this is what we're doing right. And if also, let's not forget, if you're a sponsor, because you're looking for funds to build this. This is a very good sitcom to invest in, because this is something that is definitely going to grow. It's a story about Berlin itself. It's a family-friendly story. It's everything. This is a good business, and I know that. So if you're out here, you're in Berlin here, you're based here, and you're a film person, reach out to us. If you're a writer, whatever you are, because we are building, we're doing more with this sitcom. So Anthony is a positive addition. Now I wouldn't say, but you're really, really, from the actors that you have on whatever project you're working, that brings in positive energy, because like you guys wouldn't know, there were times in the course of doing this project that I had a lot of disappointments.
No, I can imagine.
They had a lot of disappointment from production companies, from people who intend to work with you, and they will tell you. The funny thing is, somebody who was supposed to bring in everything, equipment and everything, cancelled a day to the project.
Yeah, you told me. That's crazy. It's really hard to do these productions, and here in Berlin you find a lot of people who wants to do things, but not so many that can really commit. No, that's the hard part.
And I had a lot of disappointment with not only even the actors. There are people who are supposed to be handy around and do some job, camera people and some other thing that cancelled on that Sunday. So that's why I want to also say thank you to David. I want to say thank you to David. I want to say thank you to Elizabeth. I want to say thank you to Jules. I want to say thank you to Michael. I want to say thank you to the MC. I want to say thank you to Hannah. Hannah is Anna. Thank you very much. And I want to say another big thank you to the MC Reigns. And also, there are some other people that we are on set. Rehema, the owner of the location.
Oh yeah, and super nice.
Her son, you know.
Yeah, her son.
That boy was really handy. So these are
really helpful.
These are lots of people that came to that really made things work for us. You know, we went. It was, you know, our first pilot project, and we're going through, but you know, with guys who are positive, who are energetic, who wants this to be done, we are able to push this through. And come on the 17th of February, there's the Berlin Film Festival, and we'll be doing our viewing. So if you're in Berlin, check out on Tolu Family Berliners page. We are going to be putting out an event announcement there, because we're going to be doing the viewing in Berlin. So, and also DM us if there's questions, if there's something you want to know, DM us on Afrobizgermany. Check us on Afrobizgermany on all platforms. Send a DM. I want to know about this Tolu Family Berliners, and we'll respond to you. But in Berlin, there's going to February 17th, the Berlin Film.
Saturday, right?
It's a Saturday. Berlin Film Festival is starting from the 15th, and we're going to be shooting. We're going to be doing our film viewing on the 17th of February. It's going to be party. It's going to be watching of films. It's going to be discussion. It's going to be networking. It's going to be a lot.
Fun.
It's going to be fun. Just come have fun with us. So before I let you go, what would you want to tell Berliners? What do you want to tell them about this film? What do you wish them to do about this film?
What do I wish to?
From Berliners, what are you going to tell them about this film?
First of all, to watch it and enjoy it, and share it and comment it, because that will help us to keep on developing the project, which I really believe that it has a lot of potential. And we have ideas, like we have the chemistry with the actors. We have, we have a lot of potential. So I would recommend you to watch it and enjoy it. And also, as I said, like rewatch it, because you're gonna see some details, and it's very rich. It's very rich. So and have fun.
Okay, Anthony, if one wants to get to see you online or get to contact you, how do they get to reach you?
I'm very active on Instagram. I don't post much on Instagram. I'm a typical artist that is terrible at social media, but I am always there, so I'm always open to receive any message. And my handle is Anthony, ANTHONY. And then my surname is, I have to spell it too, MACKLIFF. So that's how you can find
Anthony
me.
What?
Anthony Mackliff.
Anthony Mackliff on all online platform. And with that, Anthony has said it all. Just check out Tolu Family Berliners online, and please like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let's have this discussion continue online. Let's discuss this more. Please recommend this clip to your friends. Recommend Tolu Family Berliners to your friends. And if you have a question, leave a comment there or DM us. I want to say thank you very much to Anthony Mackliff, a.k.a. Giovanni.
Giovanni, not Giovanni.
So with this, we want to say thank you very much for watching this, and peace.